Hey, it's Hazy Tarot here, and I'm doing a tarot card reading for Gemini for the month of May. Now, I'm going to do it a little bit different from last month. Rather than just the 4 cards where I do one for each week, I'm doing an extra 4 cards in there, which mean different things, and I'll explain to you what they are as they go. I'm also doing the sort of chance to give you an extra card at the end of the reading, where if you like the video and subscribe and just comment asking for that card, then I'll draw you one and explain to you what it means. So, with that being said, let's get this underway. So if this doesn't seem to resonate with you, then make sure you check out your moon sign and your rising signs as well. Okay, let us begin. So this first card, it is what will be growing stronger in your life, and this is the Page of Wands. Now in this situation, for the what is going to be growing stronger card, it seems like there's something that's actually important in your life that you're just not passionate about at all. Like, you really should be passionate about something, but your heart just isn't there at all. And you really need to sort of develop that. And since this is in the part where it's going to be growing stronger, there's possibly a chance that something's going to trigger your passion to be sort of built back again in this situation. But there's also a chance that you're going to have to just do stuff to actually make your passion be built up a bit more. Because whatever it is, this is actually important to you deep down, and you know it. And you haven't been putting your all into it lately. This month, that passion is going to be growing stronger. The second card is a ripe opportunity. Now, this is the Justice card. So, there's a chance in your life something hasn't been very fair for you at all. It's probably you've just been living with it, you've just accepted it, how it's going to be, and you haven't actually tried to change it at all. Now, this month there's going to be an opportunity to actually win your rights back, sort of make things fair again. So Justice is a card of equality and fairness, and if you haven't been being treated equally lately about something, and you just accepted it, there's going to be a chance to actually bring that back to normal. So look out for that opportunity, because obviously everyone wants that opportunity in places where you haven't been given a fair go. You're going to actually get a fair go, or at least be given the chance to actually put yourself back up to that level where people respect you enough to give you a fair go. So for the third card, it's what will be fading. So as we can see here, there's some type of celebration happening. It's not a massive celebration, it's just sort of a little celebration about something that's sort of not that big a deal. And it seems like you were looking forward to it and it was pretty exciting, but now it's sort of, the excitement for that's probably worn off. On another side, this is actually the card of marriage. So for some of you, I guess this could be a bad sign. Not everyone that's married, obviously their marriage isn't going to be fading away, but for some of you, sort of something that was in the marriage is starting to fade away. And this could relate back to something that you're not passionate about anymore, and there is the chance there to actually build your passion back up again. But for some people, it's just going to happen like that. And it's not like you can't change what's happening. It's up to you whether you want to accept your fate or change it. So something will be fading this month. So this fourth card, I should say, is a unique experience that will bring you insight. Now we've got the 10 of Cups here. So as we can see here, everyone's happy. Everyone's sort of everyone's emotionally positive, and everyone's completely fulfilled in this picture. So it seems like either you're going to be the one experience this extreme happiness, or there's going to be someone else or people around you that are just going to be so happy that this is going to give you an opportunity to see life in a completely different way. Now, this card usually represents when someone is so emotionally fulfilled that just all of the negatives go away and just all the little things don't mean anything. Even when bad things happen that actually are quite important, it's sort of a sign that you'll be able to deal with it emotionally and sort of not have it affect you on a level that would affect sort of, say, the average person. You're going to sort of be emotionally complete. So either you're going to find that emotional completeness and it's going to bring you insight, or seeing other people like that is possibly going to make you see something differently and give you the chance to have that too. So we're moving on to the cards for the different weeks of the month. For the first week, we've got the Lovers card. So the Lovers card is going to represent you falling in love with something. Now, this can be another person, for those of you who are single, or maybe those people who are in a relationship but is nearing the end of that. There's a chance you're going to fall in love with another person. But it also represents falling in love with, say, it can be a hobby or finding a new passion or even a new pet or something like that. In this first week, there's going to be love in your life, and it's up to you how much you want that to play a part. So let's see what happens with that. For the second week, we have the Page of Cups. And during this week, it seems like it could mean a couple of things. Pages can represent messages. So the cups represent sort of love and fulfilling emotions. Here it can mean that you're going to get a message to do with love in that second week. Could be from someone to do in that first week you got the Lovers card. It could be someone you already know that is special to you. They're going to send you a message about love. But other than that, it can also represent a child. And this child is going to be sort of completely a very sensitive child. They're very emotional. They're going to cry a lot. They're going to get angry a lot. But they're going to get really happy a lot of the time too. This person, they're probably not the type that like is going to love reading books or be like a scientist or something crazy when they're older. They're probably going to end up doing something that uses their sort of intuition and sort of their spiritual side. This person, this child in this second week is going to sort of play a big part in it. Maybe they'll make you see things differently. Maybe they'll just take a lot of your attention away, but they're going to be a major part of that second week. Now, moving on to the third week, we've got the Hierophant, or the High Priest as it's known. So a couple of you, I think, might have birthdays in that third week, like right at the end of that, for those who were born on the, say, 21st. But this card represents sort of someone in your life with great wisdom and sort of great teaching ability and great leadership ability. Maybe on this third week, there's a chance for you to actually become that person, to sort of tune in to that side of yourself and sort of project it more in life. And maybe there's an opportunity there where you can do that. But this can also represent someone else in your life. If you're having trouble with something in your life, then there's going to be someone there like that with a lot of wisdom and who's very sort of spiritual, I guess, who's going to be able to sort of direct you and guide you in your life. In that third week, look out for that. So in the fourth week, we have the Ten of Wands. So some of you will also have a birthday in that week. This could be a sign to just remember that it's your birthday and don't sort of go too hard out. If you are trying to have some sort of party or something, then you will have to organize it, of course, but don't sort of make it get too crazy in your head that you can't think of other things, because it is your birthday and you're supposed to enjoy that. But for those others whose birthday it isn't, then this is a sign of sort of putting too much passion into something, sort of working too hard on something. So it can represent anything that you're passionate about, whether it's a person or one of your hobbies or your work or traveling or something. This is saying that you're putting too much effort into it. You need to hold back a little bit, concentrate on your other areas of your life, and just make sure that although this is important to you, don't let it completely run your life. So that's it for that reading. If you would like the extra card, just like the video and subscribe and just ask for it in the comments and I'll be happy to get you another one. But other than that, if it's going to be your birthday, then happy birthday to you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope it was relevant for you.